Do you ever feel that you are really the weakest character in your own life story? And let me guess, you think quite differently because some of the biggest epics in manhwa have had their humble beginnings as well. Stick around because today we are diving into the top 10 manhwa where weak MC becomes OP. So, whether you are an all-time reader of manhwa or new and curious, this video will give you a pass in the manhwa of weak to strong MCs. Prepare to be motivated, entertained, or maybe even inspire you to make your own story about the rise of a hero from ashes. Starting off with our number 10, Masters are subscribed. Let's say a martial arts class has most of the toughest kids in it, and in that class, Chungwon Yeon is the weakest. Imagine that there is one day when he is hearing talking to super strong masters in the sky. These masters get funny. They are strong and capable, yet they do not fancy slavery. Instead, prefer lazy afternoon naps. Now, Eon gets help from them and he starts getting really powerful. The art style in this story is so awesome. The combat scenes are amazing. There are also very interesting characters, all like a box of garish action figures. In this story, it is great to watch Eon evolve from the weak little boy into an impressive hero. As if you get upgraded from video games, only this is a book. If you appreciate stories of underdogs who gets OP, then this manhwa is for you. Number 9. It's wonderful to be alive. Can you imagine reaching a point where it's so dark that you just don't want to go any longer and suddenly, bam! Monsters come out of mobile devices and start devouring everybody. This is how it goes for Ruto, the poor unfortunate hero that he is. He gets picked on, sidelined, and feels life doesn't really matter. But when he was just about to end it all, his school is transformed into a real monster game. He discovers, oh wait, he actually wants to live. It will be like a video game except it's real, and it's scarier than that. Will Ruto go from loser to hero where the possibility is he's the hero's pet instead? Or will he become monster food instead? This story is full of action, plot twist, and a boy who is destined to turn into a superhero. You need to read this to know more. Number 8. I awoke as a god after auto-battling for 1,000,000 years. How would you like to wake up after 1,000,000 years as a super-powered god? This is what you will experience in this manhwa. Our main character was just doing his thing, auto-battling in a game when the real world gets invaded by monsters. Now there is a race to level up and get more powerful. But what about our hero? He's already been in a grind mode for 1,000,000 years. It's hilarious how overpowered he is. Even the end bosses are quaking in their boots. It's like you left the video game on for too long, went out of the game, and now you are the ultimate boss of the game. Will our sleepy hero be able to save the world? Or will he yawn and turn over to sleep some more? The action and the humor will keep you hooked and throw in an unexpected twist with the lead character being the biggest annoying fish in the quiet pond. Number 7. Leveling up in an exclusive dungeon. Have you ever thought about it and said to yourself, it's just not fair? Our MC Kang Jin Hyuk is a D-rank hunter who has never really moved up the ladder since, well, forever. The poor guy cannot even go out hunting as those nasty guilds occupy all the prime locations. It's over the top. A magical dungeon appears in his room one day, and it is like a weight room, but instead of lifting weights and doing cardio, one kills monsters in it. Thus, Jin Hyuk can now gain more experience and level up wherever he wants without being hindered by those irritating guilds. Enjoy as your own downcast protagonist yells radical positive transformation into a hero, and all thanks to his hidden power. He has attained sufficient power to deal with those arrogant and disrespectful guilds. This is an excellent read for those who love seeing underdog winning at the end. Number 6. Return of the Genius Player. Let's pretend that you are actually a superstar in an insane and awesome sport called Hunters League, where people with superpowers fight for fame and wealth. This is how Chang Hyun Lee's life looked like, but he suffers one major fall and that's the end of it. But wait, it gets worse. Poor Chang Hyun gets hit by a massive truck and boom, he's back to the day he got these powers for the first time. There was no way he could fight back, so he didn't care. He is getting up to the greed and guilt that prepared so many prominent hunters. So, will Chang Hyun be able to make these kawaii beauties out of him? Get ready to read a whole lot more about the epic fight and descendant powers and underdog plot that will have you rooting for the hero. It's as entertaining as one's favorite superhero manhwa, but with a twist. Moving on to our number 5, Absolute Sword Sense. Have you ever experienced in your life the feeling of being the most vulnerable one? Won-hui, the outcast of all outcasts. This guy is so unfortunate that he has to work for the villains as a useless wannabe spy. But wait a minute, one day Won-hui becomes rusted on a mission. Game over, right? Well, not quite. He then has to matter-of-fact travel 10 years into the past only to get a superpower to talk to swords. How cool is that? This time, Boy's got the opportunity to prove and pretty much become the ultimate badass he dreams of. But before that, he trains, makes buddies, and beats the hell out of everybody around him. Amazing art, epic fights, who is a badass and cool is this manhwa? You have to read it. It will be like rooting for your favorite loser who turns into a full-fledged superhero. Number 4. Goblins Night. One day you are just a regular high school kid and bam, you have been half demon overnight. Our boy Shu Choi gets that too. Can you say identity crisis gone wild? Sue finds out that he is the last of a hidden goblin tribe and it leads him to an insane world. But now he's stuck scrambling after the grand boss seat, the Demon King's throne. The art is fabulous and the villains, yikes, this will make you mad. This was a new take on the same story we all love to hear, weak to strong. If you love both martial arts and supernatural action in one, then this is the hidden gem that will knock your socks off. Here comes a little action powered by goblins. It is truly one of the best manhwa in that it connects weak to strong MC. Number 3. Star Embracing Sword Master. Imagine a town that's like a shiny apple with a rotten core. That's Korra for you. Our hero Vlad starts as a poor kid in a rough neighborhood, but when bad stuff happens, he decides to become a super cool swordsman. The best part, his sword can talk and give him advice. It's like having a wise buddy in your pocket. Vlad is not a typical crybaby hero. He's smart, works hard, and knows when to ask for help. The story is full of awesome fights, cool characters, and lots of feelings. At first, it might seem like just another weak guy gets strong story, but trust me, it's way more fun than that. If you like swords, magic, and watching the underdog win, this manhwa will make you jump for joy. And it's a real gem. Number 2. Heavenly Inquisition Sword. Eon Jioka, a kid who has had it rough. His stepmom is meaner than anyone in his life. But guess what? He finds a magic mirror that teaches him super cool sword moves. It's like having a ninja trainer in your pocket. After 10 years of sacred practice, Eon Jioka says see ya to his mean family and joins a gang of cool outlaws in the mountains. He becomes their strongest fighter, but the stronger he gets, the more bad guys wants to fight him. The story's got everything: awesome fights, funny friends, and a hero who goes from zero to hero. The art is so good, it'll make your eyes pop. If you like underdogs who get OP, then this manhwa is a new best friend. And finally, number 1. Talent Swallowing Magician. Elric, a kid from a super cool wizard family. But here is the twist: he can't do magic. Bummer, right? One day, while trying to fix his magic problems, he bumps into a demon named Mepshito. Oops! Instead of getting possessed, Elric accidentally eats the demon's power. Now he's got a snarky demon body living in his head and awesome magic skills. Talk about a weird way to level up. But now Elric's new power are both super cool and super dangerous. Will he save his family's reputation or gets gobbled up by his own magic? This manhwa is packed with stunning art, crazy adventures, and a main character who goes from zero to hero in the blink of an eye. If you love magic and underdogs, this one is a must-read. So, there you have it, people. 10 manhwa that will have you convinced that even you, yes, you can be as badass as the gods. Okay, maybe not, but at least you'd feel like it worth reading. However, which of the above manhwa did you find interesting? Any other weak to strong MC type of stories that you think should have made it in the list? I would like to hear from you in the comment section. And in case you did happen to enjoy watching this video, if you did happen to enjoy it, please do not forget to like, subscribe and ring the notification bell. Well, as for now, keep reading, keep dreaming. See you guys in the next video. Ta-ta, bye-bye and peace out.